Welcome students. In the previous session we have discussed about computer evolution. In this session we are going to discuss about computer components and computer functions. Now let's see computer components. A computer system consists of a processor, memory, input-output and the interconnection among these major components. Computer design is based on Jan van Neumann concept. We have already discussed about Jan van Neumann architecture in the previous session. The design is referred as van Neumann architecture. There are three key concepts, that is, data and instruction are stored in a single read-write memory. The contents of a memory are addressed by location. Execution occurs sequentially, that is, from one instruction to next. The logic components are combined in various ways to store binary data in the sense zeros and ones, and to perform arithmetic and logic operations on the data. The process of connecting the components in the form of programming result in hardware is called hardwired program. Now see this diagram. This system receives the data as input and performs some arithmetic and logic operations, and then it produces a result. Programming in software. The hardware performs various functions on data depending on control signals. Instead of rewiring the hardware for each new program, the programmer supplies a set of control signals. This method of programming a sequence of code or instruction is called software. Data and instruction are put into the system through input model. The input is converted in the form of signals usable by the system. The reporting results are given in the form of an output module. The input and output module together are called input-output components. Now see this diagram. In this system, we have two major components. One is instruction interpreter and sequence of arithmetic and logic functions. Instruction interpreter, it will get the instruction code as the input. It will generate a control signals. It will give the control signals to the general purpose arithmetic and logic function. This will receive the data as the input and produce the result depending on the signals. Now let's see computer components top level view. The figure elucidates the top level view of a computer components. The CPU exchanges data with memory using two internal registers. One is MAR and the other one is MBR. MAR stands for memory address register. MBR stands for memory buffer register. MAR specifies the address in memory for the next read or write. Memory buffer register contains the data to be written into memory or receives data read from memory. IOAR, that is input-output address register, specifies a particular input-output device. Input-output BR, that is input-output buffer register, is used to exchange data between input-output module and the CPU. PC stands for program counter. It holds the address of the next instruction to be executed. IAR is the instruction register. It has the instructions to be executed. Memory module has a set of locations defined by a sequentially numbered address. Each location has a binary number that can be interpreted as an instruction or data. Input-output module transfers data from external device to CPU and memory and vice versa. Contains internal buffer for temporarily holding this data until they are sent. Here, the system bus are connected with CPU, main memory and input-output module for the communication purpose. Up to this, we have seen computer components. Now we are going to see about computer function. The basic function performed by a computer is execution of a program which consists of a set of instructions stored in the memory. The processor executes instructions specified in the program. Instruction processing. It consists of two steps. The processor fetch instruction from the memory one at a time and execute each instruction. The program execution continues repeating the process of instruction fetch and instruction execution. The processing required for the single instruction is called instruction cycle. The two steps are fetch cycle and execute cycle. Now see this diagram. First it will start, then it will fetch instruction from the memory and then it will execute the instruction. The process fetch cycle and execute cycle continue repeatedly, so only the arrow is given in backward direction. This process continues until we give halt. You may have a question like when a program execution halts. The program get halt only when the machine is turned off and unrecoverable error occurs. The instruction halt the computer. And then instruction fetch and execute. At the beginning of each instruction cycle, the processor fetch an instruction from the memory and the register is called a program counter holds the address of the next instruction. The fetched instruction is loaded into the register in the processor known as instruction register, that is IR. The processor interprets the instruction and performs the following actions. Processor to memory. The data may be transferred from processor to memory or from memory to processor. Processor to input output. The data can be transferred from peripheral devices by transferring between the processor and an input-output model. Data processing. The processor may perform some arithmetic and logic operations on data. Control. An instruction may specify that sequence of execution altered. Now let's see instruction cycle state diagram. The figure represents instruction cycle state diagram. Instruction address calculation, that is IAAC, determines the address of next instruction to be executed. Instruction fetch read instruction from its memory location into the processor. Instruction operation decoding analyzes the instruction to determine the type of operation to be performed and operands to be used. Operands address calculation. If the operation involves reference to an operand in a memory or available via input output, then determine the address of the operand. Operand fetch. Fetch the operand from memory or read it from input output. Data operation, that is DO, performs the operation indicated in the instruction. OS, that is operand store, writes the result into the memory or out to input output. In this session, we have discussed about computer components and computer functions. Thank you, students.